Hey guys, it's Ben. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm doing the video kind of late today. It's been kind of a late start today. First of all, if you didn't check it out last night, I went on to Arc City Comics channel right there with Archangel. Good time, really good time. I got to talk about Outlaw Nights. The guys were really Red Gaze and Archangel were really kind and accommodating. I think, I had a couple moments where I was worried I was like starting to step on people talking, but they were very gracious and kind about all of it. So I wanted to give a big thanks to them. That was just really fun. I enjoyed that, and Arch and I are talking about doing a launch stream for Outlaw Nights, the night of the 23rd, and I think that sounds like a great idea. So I am down for that. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be announcing that, and later on this evening, I'm going to be on good old Wenger's channel promoting Outlaw Nights. So Wenger is a lot of fun. He's funny as heck, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, things are looking up for Outlaw Nights right now. Can't quite say the same for a lot of, I know I probably shouldn't keep talking about this. I just feel like I should, because it's just been bugging me. I hate seeing this movement get kind of fractured so much. I'm tired of seeing. I'm just tired of people. Everybody kind of, at one point or another, kind of comes out and tries to be the next revolutionary, and all it does is just create more hyperbole and more arguments and more blah blah blah. I'm tired of the infighting. Some of it's funny, I'll admit that. Some of it is funny. But it's just not, overall, it's just not good for us, for Comicsgate and all. Because we're already up against it in terms of, there's already, rumors and stupid ass lies coming out all the time about CG. Last thing we need is anything that can be misconstrued as validating any of those theories. How did we get to this point? Seriously, that's my big question. I was used to dirty tricks and schemes, but I was used to that in the realm of politics only. I was used to this underhanded crap and this constantly trying to push a narrative. We mainly saw that in politics, like, for the most part, pop culture, even though, of course there were incidents. There's always incidents where, hinky shit went on. But on average, that was not the rule, that was the exception. And nowadays, it's like, you got all this, Twitter and Facebook, all this, groups talking about, what's this person doing? What's that person doing? What's gonna happen next? I remember, recently, I kind of laughed a little bit. EVS posted a tweet talking about something. Or no, it wasn't that. I think it was a video. I can't remember, but it was two people talking, and I thought EVS was one of them, but I can't really remember. I remembered somebody saying, the future of CG looks really unclear right now. It looks really unclear. And I remember thinking, well, the future never looks clear. We all think we can predict what's going to happen next, and a lot of times we can be right, but we're never 100% right. And Like, just playing the game of what could possibly happen next is not good for anyone. You know, that you end up looking way too far into the future. You forget about the now. You know, the future's uncertain, and the best way, but I mean, it's always been uncertain. So, I mean, that's nothing new. And in terms of, yeah, like as a burgeoning new market, yeah, there's a lot of guessing in this. Like there's no real solid variables to play off of. It really just kind of depends on the X factor, which is like what the people want, and that changes a good bit. You know, there are certain things that there are certain elements that I think stay consistent throughout most of that, but I mean, you know, agendas change, people change, you know. That being said, I think that the concept of changing to SJW ideology point of view of intersectionality and all that is the wrong way to go, because it's the ultimate in regression. It's promoting segregation with the clause of, well, no, instead of segregation to protect white people from evil minorities, it's the inverse of that. It's to protect minorities from the evil white people. You know, it's like you're just throwing the pendulum the other way when you do that. You're not helping anything. People seem to keep confusing that. I mean, well, ultimately it boils down to the fact that everybody on the internet thinks they're on Goodwill Hunting. Everybody thinks that I do it too. We all think we got that zinger, you know. We all think it's, oh, this will shut them up. This'll, you know, every time we do it, it's like somebody always finds a way around it, whether it be logical or non-logical. You know, real life does not work like a movie. You don't just say a really cutting remark and suddenly, like, that just causes your opponent to completely rethink their life. No, if anything, you help them dig in. You help them, you know, reinforce their theory. I know I'm kind of bouncing around in a broad topic here, but I mean, well, I've done that before. But also, I just think, you know, it's important to be able to examine this, because, you know, we're dealing with people who are very petty, very manipulative, very underhanded. And when you're dealing with people like that, you know, it's like you gotta try to hold yourself to a higher standard. As stupid as it may seem, it seems stupid to hold yourself to a higher standard. It's like, you know, I think you know, it's one of those things where it's like I enjoy watching guys like EBS roast back SJWs and all, but I know deep down that it's not gonna really solve any of the problems. It's not gonna really stop any hell. It's, if anything, it's gonna kind of add to it, because, you know, you give SJWs anything and they will play with it until it turns you into a Nazi. Really just God, I'm sorry. I'm making myself depressed just talking about this crap, you know? But, you know, it's really just, I'm still in the camp of the best revenge is just making your book and making it the best you can make it. And we go from there. And anybody wants to say boo on the SJW side, which they are going to 99.999% of the time, you got to expect that, because no matter what, you could make it 100% perfect. You could make the perfect novel or the perfect comic book, and they'd still find something to complain about. Something. It doesn't matter what, because it's all about being hyper aware of life, to the point where semantics you know, everybody wants to attach all these different meanings to different semantics when it's clear that that's not what the person means, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. On a much happier note, Outlaw Nights is coming out on September 24th, exactly 1 week from today. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm different variations of those two. I'm going to be on Wenger tonight. That's going to be fun. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.